Good afternoon and welcome. Sorry, a little bit late getting started here for me. I was taking a moment to grab a quick meal in between games. This is game 5 of 6 for the championships here. Championship Sunday of the 37th annual O'Connor Invitational Tournament. And let me tell you, if you tuned in expecting this game at a certain time and then you're wondering why we're late, second championship game went overtime. The third one went to shootout, 7 rounds. And the fourth game just completed 3-1 with 20 seconds to go. Also went to shootout, 2 goals in the last 18 seconds. And yeah, that extra hockey, all that free hockey got us a little behind schedule. That's okay. No place you and I would rather be than watching these championship games, and a rarity in the 2022 championship Sunday here. This is the first game not involving 2 Edina teams. We've only got one. Edina White, Bantam C, wearing green, facing the St. Paul Capitals. My name is John Connolly. We're going to do this together for the next few hours, hour and a half probably. Hope you enjoy the game half as much as I will. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Some close hockey games that we've had the pleasure of seeing. Really enjoying it. So, yeah, here we are. Zone entry for the Capitals. This is fighting down in the corner. Picked up by the other number 15, Carter. He gets nudged, goes down, no call, no trip. Marston out to the neutral zone. He gets knocked down. And an offsides call. Kids are quite a bit bigger than they were the last few games. We had some squirt games to start, followed by Pee Wee. And now we're into the Bantams. Shot comes in. Goaltender is Rasmussen. Power can't quite find a way outside the zone. Comes over to Vos. He skates it up to the blue line. Gets to the red line, and he's greeted by, I think it's Warner for St. Paul. Warner gets a stick on this one. Picked up by Howie. Swinging it wide. A backhand shovel shot. Tries to get that one up over the goaltender's shoulder and under the bar. Unable. Play continues. It rolls back. This is William Cooper. 2 Coopers on this team. William wears 21. Thomas wears 23. You will hear me referring to players by last name today, with the exception they will be known as William and Thomas. Push down to the end wall. Retreating. Can't tell for sure, but I'm guessing that's Miller. One of the issues I have, and I'll do my best, but I want to let you know, your camera is mounted right at center ice, about 10 rows back and high. I, however, am down in the corner just to the left of goaltender Rasmussen, who makes that save. Sauer on the forecheck. Trying to ring it. So I am down here in this end where they're playing right now, and that makes it real easy to see what happens in front of me. But it does make it a little bit tough when the play is on the far end. Hall slowly bringing it up against the neutral zone trap. Pretty clearly that St. Paul Capitals choosing not to forecheck there. If you're having goalie problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but Loreen into one. Loreen in goal. Oh, the rarity wearing number 99. True dat. Don't see a lot of goalies wear number 99, but he is. Here comes Nientimp. Sends it all the way down. And retreating back is Bustos. To the blue line. A shot comes in from Carter. Snap the length of the ice. Played by Rasmussen and tipped down into the corner. Picked up by Thomas. Carter. Left side power. Thomas on retreat, but he's got to find a way to get there before the forechecking Sauer. This is Plath. Bouncing puck down in the slot area. Hamlin plays it over. Shot comes in. Good scoring chance there from Sauer. Sauer's going to be easy to pick out from a distance with the longer hair. Dubner takes it down into the corner. Centering pass. Oh, it goes through the 5-0. What a beautiful goal. This is Betenk. Slaps it in between the legs, and Rasmussen couldn't quite get a stick there to keep that one out. Scoring chance now for Fighton. Big save. Great play by Rasmussen. Shot comes in. This one hits the skate plate and goes over to the side wall. Kept in by Michaels. Well, I'm sorry. That's 80, not 40, or 60, not 40. That is Bustos. Bouncing puck, slot area. Trying to get a spin and shoot is Warner. Back to the blue line. This one gets dumped in deep. Go up the right-hand side. Feed. He sends it all the way down. Might be Tita. Could be either. Played to Manuel, who knocks it down. Nientimp grabs it, goes to the neutral zone, sends it all the way down, and they wave off icing as it's a slow roller in the corner, picked up by Duber. Into the middle. This is Sauer. Hall. Bouncing puck. Picked up by McWhite. Little board battling down there, and McWhite rings behind the goal. Big hit in the corner. Four checking down deep is Abdo. This one's going to be a slow roller down in the corner. They wave off icing, and first one to arrive is Manuel, dealing with that forecheck from Sauer. I'm sorry. Does his jersey say Lewis? Let me take a look at my roster. Did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? I can't have this. These kids deserve better. The jersey I thought might have said Lewis. No, it's possible. The roster's right. He might just borrow a jersey, and that's possible. That's possible. But is it likely? So this is a Bantam C championship game. And let's see. Their roster. Plath, Fighton, Warner, Duber, Miller, Michaels, Buterin, Peterson, Milna, Bustos, Sauer, Betank, Loreen. Okay. I'm going to go with Sauer. I know the jersey says Lewis, but I'm going to go with Sauer. Centering pass. What is the source of truth? Working his way up ice, fighting. Centering pass. Oh, down low to Hamlin. Backhander. And steered over into the corner. Hamlin gets hit. Nudged a little bit from behind by Power. He's not liking it. I don't blame him. No penalty. Play continues. This is Mason Power, not Owen for the record. Slow roller down in the corner for checking. He's a William Cooper. I'm sorry. It's Warner. Offside. Excuse me. Offside's the call. Picked up by Vose. He takes it all the way down, goes for an icing call. .435 to go first period. So if I'm not mistaken, this game is going to have a resurface between periods. I don't know. I'm guessing they resurface after 2, but I could be wrong. Howie in the face-off circle. Sauer the other way. Howie. Left side, Swetage. Picked up by Batank. Shot. Oh, rebound opportunity. Here comes Swetage. And he sends it the length of the ice for an icing call. We're jumping the gun a little bit. Sending it down before it was time. Got to cross that red line if you want to give it a Nelk Boys full send. And he didn't do that. Abdo pushes it forward. Retreating is Bustos. Banks it off the wall. And forechecking down low is McWhite. They ring the boards. Right-hand side is Milne. Kind of a fan there on the shot. And this one's the length of the ice. All the way down. Retreating is Hall. Milne. This shot comes in. Bouncing. Hall behind the goal. Shot from the blue line. Bustos. Down in the corner. Ringing it is 9-temp. Hall. Dumped in by McWhite. Bouncing puck. Down to Carter. Banks off the wall. Everybody's on sides. Play continues. Right side. This one goes just wide of the mark. Picked up by Thomas. Working against the Bytank forecheck. Now a little board battle. Bodies are flying, and the puck is skated out toward neutral zone by Miedema. Carter left side. This is Power. He gains the red line. Gains the blue line. Centering pass. Down low to Miedema. Sweeping in down to that low slot area to pull the puck away. Edina trailing 1-0 with 2 minutes to go in the opening period. Warner comes over into the corner. Ooh, 3 green jerseys, and the puck predictably played over to Power. This one bounces up in front of the benches, and Edina's got to be careful on that line change. Changing personnel. They definitely don't want to take a too many men penalty. William plays it to the side wall. Right-hand side. Tita. Vos. Theed or Tita? Take your pick. We got a minute to go in the opening period. 1 minute to go in the opening period. Shot from the blue line. William Cooper. Backhand rebound. Trying to get it past him was Howie. Another big save by Laureen. And all the way down for an icing call. 45 seconds to go. Laureen with a huge save. Keeps this one a 1-0 game. Capitals on top. Bouncing puck out to the neutral zone. Howie. Slow roller picked up by Manuel. 15 seconds to go in the period. He goes back behind his goal. Snaps this one out to the red line. Stretch pass up ahead to Swetaj. Gaining the zone is Howie. Trying to find a way to get a shot off as the period expires. Oh, what a good flurry. Abdo with a shot. Got his own rebound. And both saves made by Laureen. That's how the period ends. 1-0 is your score. St. Paul Capitals on top. John Conley here for Championship Sunday of the O'Connor Invitational. I'm going to catch my breath. You do the same. We'll be back with second period action in just a minute. And we're back for second period action. St. Paul Capitals and Edina switch ends. 1-0. The only goal scored by Buterin, right? No, Bytank. Got a Buterin, a Bytank, and a Bustos. Batench, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's the one that just scored the goal, number 76, and he's his monetary incentive. It's Bittens. It's like
Bittens.
It's like kittens, but with a B.
It's got to be
Slovenian.
I was going to say Slovakian or Czech.
Yeah.
Slovenian. So close.
So it's Bittens.
Bittens. I thought it might have been Bytank.
Yeah.
So
no,
I appreciate it.
We get Bytank, Bitneck.
Bittens.
Bittens.
That was a nice call. That was right here.
Yeah, it was nice.
But good game. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bittens was the goal scorer. Slovenian. I was going to guess Czech or Slovak, but Slovenian. He is the second greatest Slovenian hockey player of all time. Who's the guy for the Los Angeles Kings. What is his name? I think Melania Trump might be Slovenian. Actually, he's got a brother that plays on the national team with him. It'll come to me. I don't follow the NHL that closely, but he's Slovenian. Carter. He slaps it in. Everybody's on side. This is Bustos. Bittens out to the neutral zone. This one goes all the way down. They say it was tipped on retreat. Carter. I always appreciate it when someone's watching at home and they tell people, hey, go tell the guy announcing the game. Some of those tough pronunciations. Bittens. Waiting for something to happen. Edina on the breakout. He skated to the neutral zone. An option to pass it up to Marston, but he goes off for the line change. Tita working down deep. Ringing the boards. This is Miller. Shot goes wide. Came in from the blue line. Good job stepping up by Thomas Cooper. Bouncing puck into the slot area. Loreen. Howie. Miller. And to the blue line and out. Got past Bose. Bounced around him. Off the wall, Howie. Miller pushes this one forward. Warner a little hesitant to forecheck and a little backhand shovel shot. Vos sends this one up over the glass. And we got a stoppage. Little scrum along the wall to the blue line, not out, kept in by Bustos. That one comes in wide. Working his way up ice is Abdo. To the blue line, not out, however. Wrist shot comes in from William. That gets knocked down on way. McWhite working against Bustos. We got an 80 named Tilson. 80 named Tilson. I didn't see him on the roster. Okay. That's great until he scores, and the scorekeeper has trouble figuring out how to get it in the game sheet. Shot from the blue line. Oh, looking for a dip down low, McWhite. Centering pass into the slot. Oh, what a great play by Power, and a huge save by Loreen. Duber in the corner. Counters. Going to break out the other direction. Plays over to Hamlin. So great, they named a college after him. And Miller to the blue line. Not out, however. Now it's Sauer. Bouncing puck. This one goes forward and a slow roller all the way down to the end line. Got to check that. They got an 80 named Tilson on the jersey, but I don't see him anywhere on the roster. What do you know? Icing the call, 10:07 to go, middle period. And I think we have a resurface coming up, don't we? I think they're going to resurface. Oh, shot came in and a nice tip there. Swatosh down low, got a stick on it. Fighting goes down. One of them's fighting words. And it's stolen away from Bustos. That's the aforementioned Tilson wearing 80. It's funny, the first period, when they were down at the other end and I couldn't see the jerseys. In case you're wondering why I say that, if you just joined us, I'm not at center ice. I am down deep in the corner to the left of Laureen. I thought I saw a jersey that looked like a 60, not an 80, or an 80, not a 60. But then I said it was Pistos. But now I find out we got another one here. 80 Tilson. Not rostered in the tournament website. Shot from the blue line. That gets knocked down in front, and it's into the back of the net. Abdo. There was a shot from Thomas Cooper. That got knocked down on way to the goal, but it came and settled in the slot area. Abdo took a jab at it, and we're tied. Great play by Abdo. Great play by Abdo. Duber plays it to the blue line, not out. Kept in very nicely by Vos. Now all of a sudden, the game looks a little different, right? Capitals led for a very long time. Now we're tied. Cooper, neutral zone. Bittens. Oh, Miedema took a shot there into the slot, trying to bank it off of Laureen, but a good save by him to keep the puck under control. Edina Dumps working on their forecheck. First one to arrive is Duber, and Power hammers him into the boards. Milne on the right-hand side. A little bit behind the intended target, Sauer. That one's played by Warner and snapped out to the neutral zone. Everybody's on sides. Warner dumps it down deep. And we get a stoppage. Slow roller sent all the way down by Tita. Howie centering pass. Oh, Swatosh down low with Tilson. And jockeying in front of the goal. Right side. Oh, I've been calling him Hamlin because that's what it says in the jersey, but it's actually Plath. On the roster. Kind of a recurring theme today. I'm having a little trouble. Having a little trouble getting some of these names right because I don't think the names match the roster. And then we got a player that's not listed. So breakout opportunity for Edina. That gets knocked down, and a good job on the forecheck by Sauer. Save and a cover. Duber puts on the brakes, works it back. Oh, turnover pass into the slot area. Abdo's got one already and a good scoring chance there. Snaps a shot. Saved by Laureen. Picked up by Carter. Plays up right-hand side. Nientemp. Slow roller down in the corner. Retreating is Bustos. He tries to break out up the right-hand side. Shot. Saved by Laureen. Shot from the blue line. Comes in Thomas Cooper. That's how they got the goal they scored. A shot of his got knocked down and sat in the slot area for Abdo to clean up. Zone entry. Warner. He gets it pushed down deep to the end wall. Does fighting. Warner on the forecheck. And a battle down in the corner. This is Marston. Working it wide. Centering pass. Oh, great play by the goaltender, Laureen. And it's sent in by Power. Power puts Edina on top. Less than 5 minutes to go in the middle period. And Power slides it past an unsuspecting Laureen, who had just made a huge play to break up the prior scoring chance. Wow. That was pretty cool. Zone entry for Marsden with another shot into the back of the net. Marsden gets that one past Laureen, and all of a sudden, Edina finds themselves on top by 2. They once trailed 1-0 for a long spell. But the last little bit here. Those goals came at 9:14 remaining, 4:53 remaining, and 4:40 remaining. So 5 minutes ago, they were trailing. They scored to make it 1-1, and then 2 goals in the last 13 seconds. Mason Power from Jackson Marston, and Jackson Marston from Carter Miedema. Puts Edina on top, 3-1. They're stacking up. You got public address announcer Robin Cook reading them off one after another. Out to the neutral zone. They play back to Duber. It's going to be interesting to see if St. Paul can respond. They've got the shorter bench, not as many skaters available, but they did look good for a long stretch of this game. A little breakdown last shift, giving up 2 goals. Doesn't change the fact that it's a very capable team. Warner up the left-hand side. He pokes it down to the end wall. Howie tries to break out right-hand side. Tita. Blue line kept in. Tilson, wearing number 80, manning that left point. Stoppage. Penalty called against Hall. Tripping. Gives the Capitals a power play, and for the next 2 minutes, maybe this will be the catalyst for them to get a margin cut to 1. McWhite over the wall. Gets it to the blue line. Not out. Bustos. And Edina does manage to clear the zone. Down deep. Sauer plays Bustos. That puck gets kicked out. They've gained the red line, so they're able to send it all the way down. No icing call triggered. And down deep. Right-hand side, Bustos. Picked up by Lewis. He sends it to the end wall. Sauer on the forecheck. Capitals with the power play, trying to find a way to get the puck on net. Half that penalty has expired. There's an icing call. It's going to give them 2 zones. They'll go all the way back down to the right of goaltender Rasmussen. Rasmussen. Oh, what a play. Great defensive play on the left side there by Miller, right side by Duber. Looked like the Bash brothers just teaming up to close that space, won't let him go between them, and real good defensive effort. Team defense. 2 partners playing well together. They know they're on the power play. They know they've got numbers. Penalty will expire on the drop. There's 1 second left in that penalty. 1:36. There's an icing call, and the penalty will expire on the drop. Penalty has expired. Edina at full strength. Save Lorene. Sauer in the circle. He wins the draw. Plays it over to the side wall. That's Plath. Oh, here's Bittens. Gains the red line. Get a little bit more than a minute to go as he sends it all the way down to the far wall, forcing Edina to break it out. Hall works it to the blue line, but not out. And are they signaling goal or no goal? No, they're signaling no goal. I'm not sure. I didn't have the best vantage point for that, but it was pretty clear when the puck went in. The referees were already signaling no goal, so. And I figured, no controversy there. Oh, that one goes just up over the crossbar into the back glass. I think goaltender Rasmussen had to get a mitt on that one and knock it up over. Out at the neutral zone, the puck is stolen away by Sauer, who sends it back in the attacking end for the Capitals. Nientip tries to ring it, and this is picked up by Vose, and he sends it out to the neutral zone. Miller. Oh, puck turns over. Bittens. Bouncing puck. Picked up by Michaels. He gets a shot on goal, and it's thrown into the corner by Rasmussen as the period expires. It's going to do it for period 2. I don't know if we have a resurface or not. We'll look and see if the kids stick around or. Yeah, looks like they're sticking around. No resurface. What's throwing me is the time between games. I kind of thought there was a chance they might be resurfacing mid-game. Guess that's not the case, so I'm going to catch my breath. You do the same. We'll be back in a minute with third period action. All right, we're back. Third period action. So Edina leads 3-1. They once trailed 1-0, and that was for quite a while. Got the goal to tie, and then 2 goals 13 seconds apart. That's where we are now. Third period begins, 15 minutes on the board. John Conley here for the Edina Hockey Association presentation of Championship Sunday in the 37th O'Connor Invitational. It is game 5 of 6. This is the final period of the 5th game. Just one championship game remains. That's the Bantam B2 coming up next. The first 4 games were all Edina affairs. This one is half Edina with St. Paul represented. And the last one, no Edina teams. Welcoming that refreshing change of pace. Right-hand side, Miedema. And shoveled out to the neutral zone. McWhite keeps it onto his stick by playing it off the wall, picking it up, and tries a short pass into the middle, looking for Miedema. McWhite, he sends it down to the end line. Battling in the corner, stays on his feet. Miller goes down. That puck got snapped toward the neutral zone, hit a skate boot, and bounced high in the air. Unable to clear the zone the first time. We'll see if the second time's a charm. It is. They get to the neutral zone. Manuel bangs this one out to the neutral zone. It's picked up by Howie. Hall can't quite get around the forechecking Milne. Manuel. Right-hand side. Tita bounces back to Howie. He gains the zone but loses possession. Picked up by Carter for Edina. Nice touch pass. Swatosh over to Howie. Gains the zone into the slot area. Tita, shot and a save. Laureen, play continues. Dumped down deep by Tita. Oh, shot from a wide angle. Looking for that man in the slot. Edina's just trying to get pressure down low. Sending pucks and people into that low slot area. Got to be careful there. There was an almost hook. Goes uncalled. That should keep the game a little more interesting. This one hits a snowbank in front of the benches. It's not going to make it all the way down for an icing call. So one of the things about playing a third period without a resurface here is there is a little bit of snow in front of those benches and a tiny bit around the rest of the rink. I don't know that it's going to affect gameplay much for the puck carrier, but certainly on any type of puck dumped along those boards, expect it to just get clogged and stall sooner than it otherwise would. Shot hits the outside of the post by Sauer. Marston. Up to Miedema. Gets back up to his feet in front of the benches. Gets a little help from Thomas. And steered aside by Rasmussen. Carter. Oh, beautiful stretch pass up the right-hand side to Miedema. Miedema gains the zone, manages to keep possession momentarily, but on the spin move, loses it to Bustos. Right side, Abdo. Little chip to the goaltender. Will try to follow his own rebound. You'll recall he had a goal like that earlier. And the slow roller all the way back. It gets waved off. No icing called. Vos gains the dot, top of the circle, and clears the zone across the blue line. Sends it all the way down, but never gained the red. That is going to be an icing call. Wow. Chuck Berry, teenage wedding. Robin Cook does a great job providing a little variety. Sauer. And the puck rolls toward the blue line. Abdo gets there, but can't quite clear it. Past Miller on that left point. Eventually it makes it to the neutral zone. Everybody tags up on side. 9 minutes, 15 seconds to go. And a soft toss, slow roller down in the corner, retreating. William Cooper. Nientemp. And a bouncing puck out to the neutral zone. Oh, nice job here by Sauer, strong on the puck, trying to find a way into the slot. And it's lofted out to the neutral zone. All the way back on retreat is Manuel. Nice pass out to the neutral zone. He hits Swetosh. Icing the call. Coming up on the midpoint of the final period. Shot from the blue line comes in from Manuel, and another save for Lorraine, who gets the cover. This one sent the length of the ice. Another icing call. Face off back in the Capitals' end. Spin and fire from Marston. Puck got deflected into the corner. Now it's down into the slot area. Left-hand point, Vos. His shot comes in. Nice save by goaltender Lorraine to kick a pad over and deflect that one into the corner. Good rebound control. Spinning is Miedema. Now he fights a battle along the wall. The puck gets behind him, but William Cooper there to keep it in. He sends it down to the back wall. Edina very content in the final half of this final period to play down in the attacking end. Vos gains the blue line, sends it down. Tilson back behind his goal line. Oh, it got through the hole in the defender's stick. He was at the blue line stepping in, and maybe it wasn't a defender, maybe it was a winger. Nientemp and Carter on this left side trying to communicate with each other. Should be an easy breakout if they can get on the same page. And Nientemp sends this one the length of the ice. It's going to die right before the goal line, and good play here from Duber. Off the wall and in for Carter. Rings the boards. McWhite, right-hand side. Can't quite get the puck out to the neutral zone. Cooper. That's Thomas Cooper. Spinning to the neutral. Carter slaps it out. Everybody tags up on side for Duber. And he's hounded on the forecheck by McWhite. Zoetosh. Well, we're down to 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go. And with a 2-goal game, you might think that the lead is somewhat safe. I want to tell you, the last game, we had 2 goals in the final 18 seconds of a 3-1 game to force overtime, and the team that was trailing wound up completing the comeback with a shootout win, so I wouldn't put anything past him. Fighting, makes the pass over, no, unable to finish. Warner, everything but the finish, and then he got hurt. It's like his shoulder, his upper arm might have hit the goalpost. Net, I don't know if it got knocked or not. Referee tries to put it back, and nice save here from Rasmussen. .435 to go in regulation time. Marston in the face-off circle with Sauer. Oh, nice breakout pass. Marston hit Miedema, who caught it. Even though it was a hard pass to catch, he just got it flat immediately. And next thing you know, they worked their way up ice. Edina's gained the zone, and they're able to run more time off the clock. Yeah, Miedema working in the slot area there. I don't know if he was able to get a shot off, but inside of 4 minutes now, every second that Edina spends in this attacking end is a little bit more time melting off the clock, making it less and less probable that the Capitals can come back from this 3-1 down. Into the slot, Power got a stick on it. His shot went wide. Spin and shoot, Marston. Save Loreen. Shot off the draw from Abdo. And finally, the Capitals managed to relieve pressure by getting it outside the zone. Warner. McWhite. McWhite turned the puck over to Fighton, but he could never quite connect on that next pass. Edina manages to clear the zone out to the neutral zone. And now it's a re-entry here. Shot comes in from Michaels. William Cooper. Oh, turns it over to Michaels. Huge save. No cover, however. Rasmussen had to react quickly with the turnover. Made the save, but couldn't quite get the cover. From the blue line, another save. No cover, and there's a rebound into the back of the net. Warner picks up the rebound. Duber with the initial shot, and that's what almost happened the first time. Rasmussen's making that first save. And he's taking blame for that one. He pointed to his chest and told the coaches, that's my fault. He's frustrated. The first time when that shot came in, he wasn't ready for it because the puck turned over. He did a good job to make the save. That one was a shot from the blue line. He felt he should be able to make the save and control the rebound a little better than he did, but it certainly makes for a much more exciting finish here. Edina on top, 3-2, with about 2.5 minutes to go. Warner from Michaels and Duber. Warner from Duber and Michaels, and that gets us at a 3-2 game with 2:27 to go. St. Paul still has a timeout they could use. They could pull the goaltender. There's a few wrinkles that the coaches can go to. Aces up their sleeve, if you will, to extend this game and maybe force overtime. Sauer in the circle with Howie. On the right-hand side. Oh, from the blue line. Oh, looking for it. Tip down low. Plath was down in the corner. Plath. Jersey says Hamlin. I don't know. Howie gains the red line, gains the blue line. Inside of 2 minutes to go, Edina very content to play on that end of the ice. Out to the neutral zone, it's Sauer, greeted by a nice defensive play from Hall. Sauer with a shot. Save and a cover, Rasmussen. Goaltender made his way to the bench. And I don't know, should be coming out. Well, why would you go to the bench? They've got to get him out. They called timeout. Yeah, if you were going to, all right. If you were going to pull the goaltender, which they did, he got to the bench. When you've gained the zone, you certainly would pull the goaltender when you have a face-off in the attacking zone, because getting that sixth skater out there makes it harder and harder for Edina to clear the zone if they do in fact win the draw. So I don't think goaltender Loreen is going to go back in the goal after this timeout expires. I can't. It makes no sense to me. I think Loreen is out, and you put in the sixth skater. He's still on the ice. That doesn't mean much because they can tell him to come over, and he's not going to help him win the game from his goal mouth. He's done his part. He's kept Edina from scoring more than the 3 goals. He's played very, very well. Yeah, he does go to the bench. Made no sense that he didn't continue onto the bench when he made it there, right when the whistle blew. So we got an exciting conclusion. 1:42 to go in regulation. Marston in the face-off circle. Lined up with Sauer. Extra attacker for the Capitals. They're going to send pucks and bodies to the goal. Rasmussen shovels that one into the corner. Fighting plays back to the blue line. Shot comes in. This one gets deflected. And it is Miedema. Out to the neutral zone. Picked up by Duber. Still plenty of time. 80 seconds to go. 6-on-5. St. Paul trying to gain the zone. Short pass played up ahead to Sauer. Sauer with a shot. Oh, it got up over the goaltender, Rasmussen, and we are tied. Now the goaltender goes back in. Loreen goes back in. It's 3-3. Minute and 10 to go. Very exciting championship game. Why wouldn't it be? All the games that preceded it have been thrillers. One minute to go in regulation. 1 minute to go, folks. So Edina's trailed by 1, then they've led by 2, and now they find themselves newly tied. If you had to put a price on momentum here, I think I'd give the nod to St. Paul, who's come from 2 goals down. Marston tries a stretch pass up to Miedema, gets caught behind his feet, and he can't quite gain possession. A little back and forth in front of the Edina bench, and it's eventually dumped down deep. It comes out Oh, geez. Bitten's got there right a little bit too late, a half a step earlier, and he's able to win that puck and hold the zone because the defender went the wrong way behind the goal for how it came off the wall. 10 seconds left until we get some free hockey. Now we're down to 7 seconds. St. Paul's got to be careful not to play dead puck too soon, and they do manage to run the clock out. We're going to take an intermission and go to overtime in just a minute. John Connolly here with Edina Hockey Association's presentation, Championship Sunday. Fourth game in a row, going to overtime. All right, I can tell you the overtime provisions, as this is the fourth game in a row going to overtime. We're going to play a 4-on-4, 5-minute running time overtime. The goaltenders have not been switching ends, so it's going to look like the first and third period. Rasmussen wants to switch ends. And I like it when they switch ends for overtime. Makes it much harder to change on the fly. I can tell you the last 3 games that went overtime, we did not switch ends. This is not unusual at all. It's usually not in the rule book very clearly. And I've talked to people that run leagues. I've talked to heads of officials. And if they are concrete with what they think it is, I can find somebody else that is just as assertive on the other side of the fence. I've also had people that say, I don't know, I don't care, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to get the games over with. It's a rush for Abdo, and now Bitten sends it all the way down. And with this running time clock, whistles like this will erode that time and make it more likely that we'll make it to shootout. Wow. What a stretch of hockey games. Fourth game in a row that's gone to overtime. The last 2 went to shootout. Will this be a third? Fighting in the face-off circle with Marsden. Tilson plays left side. Warner back to fighting. Working his way up ice. It's 4-on-4. They're missing a skater both ways, right? You used to coming up ice a certain shape, and you can pass over here or you can overcommit yourself because there's some help. When you get to 4-on-4, that skater's missing. So there's one less passing option, and you got to be really careful about overcommitting because you might give up a goal and transition the other way. Big missile there from Abdo and a save by Lorraine. Edina's got the zone, and now they're on the attack. Ringing the boards. Left-hand side, Warner. Patiently trying to find his way outside the zone. Shovels it off the glass, and he goes for a line change. St. Paul's got to be very careful about their line change. You've got an upset Miedema out at the neutral zone. He was wide open and with no defenders anywhere to be seen as St. Paul had gone off for the line change. I have a feeling he might have been able to get a pretty good shot off on Lorraine had they passed to him sooner. Capitals send it through the slot area. It bounces over to the side wall. 3 minutes to go in regulation. In the fourth period. 3 minutes to go in the fourth period before we get to a shootout situation. On retreat, Duber. Centering pass. Duber. Down low. Battling, knotted up with McWhite. A little bit of help comes in from Sauer. He rings the board slowly, gets it to Miller, who manages to clear the zone. 4-on-4. Lots of room for the skaters out there. Puck is sent in, and it's an offsides. Oh, no, I thought I heard a whistle. I'm sorry. My apologies, folks. Heard there was a person blowing a whistle in one of the other rinks. And maybe we had a little bit of that here. Somebody excited. Noisemakers are not a good idea at the ice rink. That is for sure. 2 minutes to go in the fourth period. Swetosh gets it all the way down to the end line. Picked up by Bustos. Michaels can't quite get past Swetosh. Howie patiently plays it back to the blue line. Shot comes in. Oh, looking for the tip. What a play it was. Abdo over to Swetosh. Swetosh with a save and a cover. Loreen. This is exciting, isn't it? Isn't it? Very exciting hockey. Fourth period action for the next minute and 10 seconds. Tilson plays Warner. Oh, stolen away by Howie. Into the side of the backhander. Just wide. Saved by Loreen. Got a good blocker pat on that one, I think, to keep it out. This is Tilson. Left-hand side. Warner goes rink wide, fighting, who sends it all the way down. We're into the final minute of the fourth period. This is Howie. He gets knocked off the puck, but does manage to send it all the way down, and he goes off for the line change. Bustos, nice. Oh, geez, he tried to hit Sauer, and it came in a little bit behind him. He was unable to get his stick on it, and as a result, that's an icing call. Clock is a-running with 25 seconds to go. It's going to be interesting to see if Edina can get lined up quick enough. And timeout called. Yeah, they're going to have to put time back on the clock. That was a smart play by the Edina coaches. They decided to call a timeout. That'll stop the clock. They don't really need to coach them up maybe as much as they needed to stop the clock, because with a face-off in the attacking zone, there's a chance they could get a scoring chance. And with just 20 seconds to go, more unlikely that you're going to see a good scoring chance the other way for the St. Paul Capitals. "20 seconds to go. The goaltender is in for Edina. They didn't do anything crazy like pulling the goaltender, but they did try to get enough time here to do something with. But after not winning the draw, nothing is going to materialize. 5 seconds to go. It's sent out by Bittens. Smart play by him, and that's how this fourth period ends. We're going to shootout, folks. Third game in a row. It'll be a 3-round shootout format, followed by inning by inning shootout, sudden death, if you will, whatever you want to call that. Yeah. How are we doing here? It's an exciting day of hockey. A very exciting day of hockey. Fourth game in a row that went to overtime. Third game in a row that went to shootout. The first shootout we had went 7 rounds. A lot of pressure here on Loreen and Rasmussen. They feel the brunt of it. The shooters don't quite have the same pressure on them. They're not expected to score, and they only have one. The goaltenders, they'll face three shooters. Miedema cuts over. A little bit of a slight S-curve and shoots this one into the goaltender. The puck bounces out wide to the side wall and through the top half of the first inning. Advantage Capitals on that save by Loreen. This is Bittens. He had the game's first goal. And he's denied. Cut over to his backhand. Rasmussen wasn't fooled. Made a nice save. It's Marston for Edina. Gains the blue line. Comes in a little bit slowly. And he may have had the goalie fooled. I don't think he did, but moot point when he couldn't get the shot off. Not only did he try to deke the goaltender, he, in the end result, deked himself. Bottom of the second inning here. Scoring chance for Fighting. And he's denied. Fighting denied. So we've had 4 misses. Abdo. It's getting loud, folks. It's getting loud in here. Abdo. Loreen the other way. Loreen in goal. Abdo the shooter. Comes in a little bit slow. A little bit of an S-curve, and he tries to shovel it up over the goaltender. Crazy. It hit the goaltender, Loreen, crawled up over him, settled down in the crease, and rolled across the goal line. He got a part of it, but he didn't stop it entirely. And as a result, upper hand now for Edina. They have scored in the bottom of the third inning to take a 1-0 lead in the shootout. And this one must go in if the game is to extend. Duber, he does score. We're going to go into a 4th round of this shootout. Duber with a real creative move there. Came in, sped it up, going side to side, put on the brakes, and as he got the goaltender Rasmussen sliding left to right, wound up hammering it in. It hit Rasmussen, but dribbled past and crossed the goal line. Howie in the 4th round. Now it's inning by inning. Howie cuts to his forehand, gets the goalie down, and has a wide open goal to fire it into. 2 goals in a row, and Edina has the upper hand one more time. Howie, we're going to see a big celebration here for the winning team. Miller on Rasmussen. Miller approaches the red line, picks the puck up, gains the blue line, gets to the top of the circle. More of a direct approach, and then he cuts to his backhand. That left-hand pad by Rasmussen gets in the way. It's the Edina win. They take the Bantam C championship. Huge celebration ensues, and the 5th game is in the books. Thanks for watching, everybody. John Conley for
you? Well, I went on here. No, you can. We're just we can't commit to the side.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
Are you Woodbury or Minneapolis?
Woodbury.
Oh,
Get out of here.
nice.
It'll be fun. How the boys doing?
Tournaments they struggle. This week is
Yeah, I saw that. Real surprised. I mean, that's great.
Yeah. We scored all of our goals in the first period.
Oh, is that right?
So that was the funnier show instead.
I'm just glad I'm not an hour and 15 minutes late for a game and driving back to the car. I mean, how would you like that? Not good. I don't know. We were talking about that. Somebody must have got. I don't know how you get an hour and 15 minutes behind. Like,
I could do 20, 30 minutes tops.
yeah,
But
did
you watch?
It's too long.
So you have a phone. I was going to ask the guys from Edina.
Yeah. Oh, the podcast or whatever?
Yeah.
You know, I looked at a little bit of it. I've been doing most of our games, and I don't know where the camera is or how they're doing it. It's right here.
Oh, I just think there's one here too right above us.
So I don't know how it follows it. I don't know if it's a. I don't know if it's something with the puck maybe or something.
During our last game with Edina,
Yeah.
there was a shot that the ref calls a high stick against Edina.
Oh.
And we didn't know if it was in the net or not, and they didn't blow the whistle. And Edina was celebrating, and our kid came down, and the goalie was leaving the net.
Yeah.
The goalie was a little shooty, and he raised it back, and our guy scores. And so I don't know to see whether or not. Because I don't think it's a live bar here.
It's live barn
Oh,
here.
it's like
It's,
Rock Star.
well, it's live barn, and I think for the finals, it's like a free deal in live barn. I think you have to do a membership or something for the.
Yeah, we have the live bar membership.
Do you?
How much
Okay.
we wind it down.
I know. I'm trying to get in. I gotta get my hotspot set up.
Do you guys like broadcast live with your families? Or?
Yeah, there's an app called Season Cast, and so it's been, you know, we had a guy do it last year. One of the parents did it last year when COVID really started. We could only have like one guy in it, one parent in an arena or something. And somebody was always home. But it's been awesome. It's been cool.
Someone said Woodbury school is really awesome.
It looks like it.
What?
It looks like it. They split, don't they? Or they played
One game, one game, one game.
Okay.
We'll have a cool surprise. Well, we don't know. We're all hoping. If number 40 is in that, yes, it's very cool.
We have two goalies usually. One of our goalies got a concussion, but we usually have two goalies that they rotate mid-game. Which makes me nervous. But,
Our one goal is it out.
yeah, our goalies have been doing. These guys have been playing together for.
They come in halfway through the game and they score. And the teams are all warmed up. So they're firing on you.